What's up YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So this past weekend, I stopped at a toy show on a whim, and wait till you see the keys I picked up. All right, so last weekend I went to my local show, and there was very few people in there. You know, summertime, people are away on vacation. And on a whim, myself and my friend Joe decided to take a ride to a local toy show. So they usually do a show in Woodbridge, but this time they moved up to a bigger venue in Edison. It was a toy expo type of thing. And we just went there on a whim, and oh my God, you had to see the amount of people that were in this place. This place was packed to the gills, and you had 32 board Star Wars figures there, you know, original stuff there. Just something for everybody. A ton of exclusive Funko Pops and rarer Funko Pops. And there was some comic vendors. And there was some good stuff set up there. And there were great deals to be made. So I picked up two very nice Bronze Age keys that I want to show you guys. But let me show you exactly what the show floor looked like and what I'm talking about. All right, so that's the floor, man. If you could see the people walking through, it was crowded. I hadn't been to a show that crowded, a small local show. It was kind of weird because it went from like room to room, winding through. So you had to like go through a maze to see all the vendors, but well worth the venture throughout there, and got to see a lot of guys that I know from the community, a bunch of vendors that I know from other shows. So all in all, a good time. But my first stop, I picked up the variant copy for Fantastic Four, Ultimate Fantastic Four number 21, first Marvel Zombies. This is a good book to have. You don't see it out there in the wild as often as you used to before. Good book. And I also picked up from the same vendor, Black Panther, first, drawing a blank there, Killmonger. First appearance of Killmonger. Lower grade, but for the price I paid, a great book to own. Then stopped at another booth, another guy that I had dealt with before at other toy shows and stuff like that. Great guy, always have a great conversation with him. And purchased this right here. This is that Greg Horn cover A. I mean, this thing is amazing. Just a beautiful variant. I'm a sucker for a good variant, and this is one of them. Also, a DC key that is right now undervalued. Hellerisen, right now, first Punchline, number 3, first print. This book is so underappreciated right now. I would be scooping this book up. And the last books, I couldn't pass it up because this was a pretty book right there. It was Amazing Spider-Man number 62. And that's that iconic Romita cover there of Medusa using her hair to her fullest potential. Great. And then I picked up a bunch of variants from another vendor, and I bundled them all together. We came to a price, and he was really fair. He gave me a great deal. Picked up Hulk number 1. This is the Saya Ohm. This is not the super hard one, but this is still a pretty book to own right now. Look at that cover. Really nice. Picked up the Champions number 1. This is the zombified one. The Venomized ones, yeah. This is the second time they did the Venom variants right there. Nice cover. Blackest Night. Love that Gamora cover there. That's just a classic variant right there. Stephanie Hans. This was there too, not a variant, but in the same piles. So I took this. You can't pass this up anytime you see it. Just a great book. This book will see its due again. This is the partial sketch variant for Champions number 1. I believe in this book. This is another book I've spoken of. It's just they're kind of lining it up where this team could show up somewhere along the line. A beautiful Midtown exclusive, the sketch exclusive for Superior Spider-Man. J. Scott Campbell goodness right there. Really nice. And then picked up this, and I've been looking for this for a long time. This is that Francis Lian Yu for All New Wolverine, issue number 14. I believe this is the 1 in 25. Also picked up the Neil Adams Sentry number 7. This is the first appearance of the Illuminati. This is the variant for that. Another Stephanie Hans, I believe, cover right there. Great Venomized Gamora cover. Picked up the Addy Granov Royals. Love that cover. Me and Manny NYC were all on this cover when this first came out. Just a good cover. I had let it go. Now I have it back in the PC. Beautiful Invincible Ironheart number 2. This is the 1 in 25 variant. Just great looking cover. This is the Kirk variant for All New Wolverine. This is the 1 in 25 also. Kind of has that Wolverine-esque in the trenches type of pose. Very nice. I'm sorry, let me just get the other 2. I had pressed a couple of these out. We picked up All New Ultimates number 1, the 1 in 25 variant. Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider number 1, the 1 in 25 Trad Moore. We all know this cover here, Invincible Iron Man number 1. Great Riri cover there. And the Spider-Man number, what is that? 12, the Isanov 1 in 25. So great deal. Appreciate the deal there. Bundled it all up, and that's a great way for you guys to get books at a better price. If you can afford them, bundle up a bunch. So now, one of the vendors I purchased a book from was talking, and he had mentioned that a guy had a nice key, and he was selling it for under GPA. So this is the book. I'll show it to you right now. And that's Miss Marvel, number 18, in a 9.2, first appearance of Mystique. First full appearance of Mystique. Now, he wanted under GPA for this. It was at about half the price under the 90-day GPA. And I picked it up for a little bit under that. So I got about half of GPA on this book. And it's in an old case, one of the older cases. So I haven't even really looked at this book yet, but this might be a crack and press candidate. And see if we can do something with it. It's worth the shot for the money that I have into it. It's pretty clean, really nice. And then the last book is the best book. You always save the best for last. And shout out to my man Lone Wolf Comics. June 11th, BronxCon is happening. Go take a look at that show because it just keeps getting better and better. The amount of artists he has there. He has Keith Williams there and a whole cast of artists. He's going to have captured collectibles there so you can get your books witnessed and sent to CGC. Cosplay contest is going to be there. The Pressable Defects are going to be there. The New York Warriors are going to be there. It's just a whole community thing. Lower level is going to be all baseball cards. So you're going to have a baseball card show going on there too. A card show, Pokemon and all of that other stuff. So a card show on the bottom floor. Comic book and cosplay on the second floor. How do you beat that? That's an all-day event and cheap entrance fee and just a great guy. So shout out to my man Lone Wolf. I went by. I want to show some support for him all the time, and he had a killer book on his wall that I had to have. You guys know I love this book, and he gave me an unbelievable deal. So shout out to you, my man. But I picked up a copy of NYX number 3. So I said 2 bronzes. I apologize. It's a modern key and a bronze key. But this key right here, I believe in this book. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And make sure you check out these other videos because I put some really good content on these videos. And I hope, leave some comments and let me know. I should have another giveaway coming up soon. We're almost at 4,500 subs. Let's get this channel to 4,500 subs. And we'll be doing another free giveaway, all right? Till my next video, guys. Peace.